Remember that old riddle, what's black and white and red all over? Well, for years, the answer was the newspaper. But with traditional local papers in decline, that old punchline is getting a makeover. And that's tonight's Sunday cover. News that's more than just black and white, and that's being read online.
Revolutionizing the game, that's what we're doing. Every single day, we're working as hard as we can to help adjust the field.
Chris Vaccaro is part of a surprising new trend in journalism, the growth of local news coverage. Surprising because over the last few years, newspapers have been hemorrhaging jobs, some going out of business altogether.
What do you think the future of newspapers is at this point?
It's online. It's the digital age.
Vaccaro, who at age 24 has already been fired from 2 newspaper jobs, is part of a new venture called Patch. Run by AOL, it has a network of local online sites spread across America, covering everything from politics to fires to high school football.
As traditional media outlets scale back out of local communities, Patch is filling a real need and a real void.
And as Patch President Warren Webster points out, creating much-needed jobs.
Patch is the largest hire of journalists in the U.S. this year.
By the end of the year, Patch will have hired 800 journalists. Contrast that with their traditional newspaper industry, which lost 13,500 jobs between 2007 and 2009. But Patch has its critics. It's been accused of focusing on creating content that attracts advertisers and shying away from controversial stories.
They clearly are not going to be staffed at a level where they can do anything of any substance as far as investigative reporting goes.
Patch definitely does not steer clear of controversial stories. In fact, we look for the most important news every day. We had a story just recently about a tragic drunk driving hit and run incident in Connecticut that inspired over 74 comments from the community.
Patch editors like Chris Vaccaro, who covers the Sachem community on Long Island, also hire local freelance reporters to help give more comprehensive news coverage.
We're all focusing on our one goal here, which is to be objective reporters in our communities.
For Vaccaro, that goal also includes covering the local high school football team, which he sees as a way to get young people interested in the news. Usually a tough sell.
I think since the news hits them really hard when it comes to sports and education, the younger generation is tuning in.
What attracted you to journalism in the first place?
Being that person that has the higher privilege in society to let everybody else in the community know what's going on.
And Patch has just reached its target of 500 sites up and running by the end of the year.